What is up? What's going on? What's the deal? Hello. Hope everyone had a wonderful holiday, and I hope you all got what you wanted for Christmas, or however you celebrate. And I hope you all made it back safe and healthy for those who had to travel and see family and friends. But with that said, what up? Let's get into the super string. Super string video. While we're here, I wanted to talk a little bit about Summon, more specifically Recruit Agent. And also, boom, week 2 is done as of, I don't know, an hour ago. It rolled over for me, and it is today, the 14th. 2 weeks with the account, so we got a ticket today. And we cleared the special attendance check, all the wonderful goodies we got there. That EX was extremely helpful to me, and we get the 1,000 Titan today. So that's kind of what's happening with the account. I was level 45. I'm now level 48. Let's go over to the mailbox. Goodies, goodies, goodies. Merry Christmas. Accept all that. There's the ticket, and we got an hourly attendance reward. You guys all got that too. Take that. So we'll do the ticket a little bit later. Got some stamina here I got to use within 7 hours. So I've just sort of been ticking this off and doing orbital strikes before I get off when I need to. So I haven't been playing, but I've definitely been farming up my gear and using all my stuff as much as I can, as much as possible. Did I get everything out of here? Friend points. Need those. Send me some friend requests too. Yeah, I got empty slots. Send them. Stop being selfish. I need to send these out. We need to get these dailies. What have I been doing? Following the yellow triangle, man. Simple as that. I'm right now on campaign hard chapter 4, so I need to clear that. You know I'm doing it so I can get these Uchitas. I gotta build that up. Before this is what I was working on. The quest before this was do PvP. Actually was beat 3 PvP matches. So I took my happy-go-lucky butt over here. I said, all right, I'm kind of leveled up. I've been working on it. I'm getting the feel of the game. Let me do PvP. Did the first 2 matches, smacked them down. Now, when it came to the 3rd match, a little more difficult. I got my butt whooped, y'all. I got beat down. I was level 45. The awakening on Cornelia wasn't there yet, but this was pretty much how it was set up. I think I wasn't running Vaughn. I almost forgot his name. I don't know what I almost called him, but it wasn't Vaughn. I wasn't running Vaughn. I think I was running Kawuka. And I got smacked. The opponent was level 53. The first one was. And the other one wasn't as high, but it was way higher than me. So, and they had their stuff together. It wasn't just like a higher level in that bracket. Like, I could tell they had some PvP gear or something because they had Agite, they had Anne, they had Kawuka, and they had this guy. This ass. Regular tank stuff here. I don't know what the octoparticles are because I haven't had the chance to use them or play as King, right? I do know he's from King Tawu because he's got the same arm like Anne, but at the same time, I always recognize that because that's what's her name? I can't remember anyone's name right here. Kawuka. There it is. There it is. But anyways, back to this dude. So he is a powerhouse. I don't even know what to expect here. I don't know how the octoparticles work. But essentially what happened was he somehow within the turns managed to throw up the Kawuka shield. And the characters that the Kawuka shield didn't cover, he threw up this, which was the guard. And then he hit me with the super, and I'm pretty sure he had these upgraded. Like I got decimated. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what is happening here? I never been so irritated and at the same time pumped up and getting ready for PvP. But he hit, what is it? Deal 70% damage to an enemy and deal damage to other enemies with a 70% chance on each target. Damaged enemies are taunt for 2 turns. If in possession of the octoparticle, consume 2 octoparticles to deal damage to all enemies and inflict attack down. So that's exactly what happened. All of this happened because I saw the attack down effect, and I just felt out of my league, man. He bust me down. He knew exactly what he was doing. He used a character I had not used or had any knowledge to, and straight bust my ass. But that's all right. I'm coming back. I'm coming for them. I think I took a screenshot of their name because I want to get them back. And what else have I been doing? Finishing out more through here. We still got 7 days. The Festa event, not the newbie Festa, but the one that was right below here ended. I got majority of the things, but not all of them. I mean, it was holidays, it was Christmas, to be expected. To be expected. It's a hard time to grind depending on kind of what you got going on. And I have a large family, so I was gone for quite a while. And even now, I'm only back home for a bit before I had to dip out again. But why we're here is this: recruit agents. And I hope you guys are taking advantage of this. So for those new players who don't know, and the advanced players who already do know, who might not have messed around too much with this or done too much experimenting, I've been experimenting like crazy with this. So essentially, let's just read the basics. You can recruit heroes with superpowers spread around the world through Recruit Agent. That's what this is. There's just heroes out there apparently, and you can get them by putting agents in these slots and trying to get them. If 2 or more agents of the same type are assembled in the recruiter team, the probability of recruiting agents of the same type increases, and the probability of recruiting specific type increase by selecting the battle type. And there's also a bonus here for the universe type. So it's a lot going on here. This is the one from the event. This is the Yoon we all got for free. We all popped it in and we got the Yoon. So here I'm like, all right, well, we're just going to get maybe a S1 in a wild character unless there's an event going on. That didn't deter me. I just kept messing around with it. So got the Blade of the Phantom Master Recruit. These are the ones that I got working right now. I got all specialists in right here. They're not from the same universe, but most of them are the same type. These 2 are both specialists. I think Aikawa's a specialist attacker. They're not all quite the same. And the result of it is a specialist of the S rank tier. So you sort of see what I'm going for here. So I've been messing around here every 8 hours because that's about how long it takes to see what I can get. So here we got Sailquan, Kang, Eddie, and Belcher. He is defensive, offensive. So these are blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. And what came out is blue, purple, but still of the main stat blue. So I'm still messing around. Now, why I'm so into this is because this happened. The time before I just started these. I started these, reset these before. I wasn't recording because I wasn't sure what I was going to do today. So you go over to the agents. And before this, I ran Cornelia, because that's Bae. That's my girl. You got to put her in there. Pyong Gang, okay? I didn't run Ha Si Woo because I felt like, too many SS characters. I don't know how many are going to be out there. But I did run Cha, and I also ran a lower level Revenant Assassin. All of these characters are both double support. And everything ticked off the way it did. It said, searching, find one BSS super agent, right? And what happened was I got Kang. I got an SS from the recruitment, and it was so crazy because I couldn't figure it out. Only thing they all had in common was that they were both support. I didn't have any universe support bonuses when I ran all those healers, but they were both double support, and Kang popped out. I mean, and what's crazy is if you go back here and you look at the recruit agent, if we go back into the tips, and you see here for the Yoon, the recruitment time is like 50. Like it took longer to get an SS, right? Like, and I don't even think the team matters because I feel like she was guaranteed, but you can see them putting in 2 SS characters here. But I'm pretty sure it only took the same amount of time, which is the 8 hours for the recruitment. And I ended up getting that character. So I've been switching in and out, trying to figure out the best way. So here again, tank all around. And I'm pretty sure this is a Reaper, the tank version. Looks like the one with the hat on, the wings, and the little lance thing. So I'm positive that's a tank. And so then we got this. So as I'm thinking, I'm figuring things out. I recruit the agents, these 2, right? Lilia and Minjing Wu, I think. I recruit them and unlock them. That's what I level 1 here. And also, I forget the name. It's not Lee, is it? It's something else. and I put them all on here. So I got a Terror Man chance of 60%. And so I'm thinking 60%. If I put 2 tanks, maybe I can get Veronica, right? I got the tanks here and the attack. She's in both categories. Somehow, someone in this category is a Neolithic girl stat universe or whatever. So we got a 40% chance. I don't know how. Only person who's not Terror Man here is this guy, but it still came out this way. And what ended up happening is not what I expected. It ended up being this person, which I'm sure is the healer version of the B class demon, which none of these characters are, and it's not from any of these universes. So really confused as to what's going on, and I feel like I'm close to a breakthrough. So I'm gonna level up Star Awaken more of the same universe and lower tier characters of that universe. Doesn't matter which one, to see if I can narrow down what comes out of that agent recruitment, right? So I've essentially been doing that with all these characters. All the multis I've ever pulled on this account, you guys have seen. I've recorded them all. I haven't done any off-screen multis or anything like that. And just through the agent recruitment, I've got awakenings and all these new characters just from setting that up and sort of messing around with that. So I feel like it's very important to take a look at that, especially if you have higher tier, lower levels of that universe. I feel like it ups the percentage. You put the same one of the same type, and I feel like you'll narrow it down. But let me know if you know something I don't, or if there's something else I'm missing, or if you guys have been experimenting and you've also got SS and you really know what's kind of going on. But I'm trying to narrow that so we can sort of get a handle on that and maybe get some more free agents. I feel like if everyone knows sort of the agents everyone's putting up, it might increase the chances of getting who you want, or at least an SS agent. And that is pretty much all that has been happening. Other than that, still enjoying the game, still playing this. I'm splitting my time between this, Slime Isekai Memories, and some other games, a little bit of console stuff. So I'm definitely still going to be covering Super String. It's not going anywhere. I'm enjoying it. I haven't even got all the way into the PvP. There'll be some other stuff coming. I got some other ideas about things I want to kind of put on the channel. Anime game related, gotcha related. We'll see kind of where it goes. And we are going to clear this stuff out. Let's see what we get in here. And then it's pretty much the update. Also, guys, let me know what's going on. How was your holiday? Did you get what you want? Who was trying to get a PlayStation 5 or Xbox? Who was trying to get that new PC or TV? Tell me what you guys got, or at least how your holiday was. We'll take those, and let's do these. Can I get an EX? Nope. Speed, status effect, hit, and attack power. Okay, okay. But it's HP, base stat. That could be okay. That could be okay. We'll look around. We'll work with that. We got 5 tickets, not enough there to do a full multi. We got 9 here, just one short. Still haven't used my costume ticket. I kind of want to put it on Van because he's 4-star and he has his EX armor, and you get a bonus with the costume. And I'm kind of hoping I wait and get a Cornelia EX armor piece for the first slot, and then I would definitely use it on her. She's got some more options with the new costume releases. Let's do these 2 tickets, summon vouchers, both SS. Hopefully we can get somebody we don't have. Let's do it. Oh, we got Hasty. Yes. Yes, that's who I wanted. Tank options. Tank options. Yes. And we got a dupe. He's stronger. We got a dupe. So he's awakened 1 level. I feel like he might be a good PvP tank because of his PvP mode, where you can't get that extra damage once you put him in there for those turns, and that can really slow down the other team depending on how it works. So I might mess around with this King. Look at that. Look at that. Yes, she is from the maid universe, right? The housekeeper universe. I call it the maid universe. I mean, it is what it is. Deal damage to an enemy with 50% chance the target will be taunt. 75% chance to reduce all skill cooldowns by a turn, with a 30% chance to cleanse all debuff effects on oneself. So all the debuffs are just cleansed on her. Deal 150% damage to any enemy in target will be taunt for 2 turns. Taunt, okay, yeah, we know what taunt does. I don't know why I was going to read that. Grant a friendly agent, excluding yourself, the escort effect for 2 turns, and grant remaining friendly agents the escort effect for a turn. Has a 60% chance to grant yourself attack boost for 2 turns. Look at this. This is what is this? This is a college dictation? What is this? Source targets will be immune to damage, but the source of the buff takes 25% of the damage. In addition, the source will counter the attacker with the first skill, which is this, I'm assuming. Okay, so she's nuts. We got a lot to look into. But with that said, Superstring agents, it has been real. I'm off. I have an extensive family, so I have to go do more holiday stuff. Pray for me. With that said, you guys have a great day. I'll be back. I'm gonna try to get a live stream coming in here before the new year to do something. Definitely it's gonna be on Superstring, so come and hang out. I don't know whether it's gonna be on Twitch or YouTube. I haven't had it set up on YouTube yet. But either way, you guys have a great one. I'm out. Peace.